Hey guys, so this is going to be my experience with ultra white collar boxing. So I have had my fight and everything, so I thought I'd do the whole summary of the whole experience and everything like that. So if you've not heard of ultra white collar boxing, or they have other things as well, but the one I did was the boxing. It's basically boxing match to raise money for cancer research, and basically anyone can apply. You don't have to necessarily be, you know, completely fit, like go to the gym every day. You just gotta, health, because you have to fill in like a health form and stuff. You just gotta be like physically capable of doing it. They also have expanded, to do an MMA one, which I saw that one the night before my fight. Wow, that is brutal. Like, we had some casualties up there. One major one near the major. He was down for quite a few minutes. Like, when he woke up, when he like sat up, like everyone was just cheering. Like, that was madness. But yeah, personally, I'll never do MMA. Like, it just looks too, like, it looks like you have to be pretty. I don't know. It just looks so hard. Like, anyway. And then they do a boring one as well. So first off, the whole sign up and the experience like that. So the things that they don't tell you, now they do sort of tell you on the website that you're expected to sell tickets. They don't tell you the certain amount, and this is the bit that bothers me, because none of that money actually goes to charity. Now you're expected to sell 10 tickets, so that's standing, that's around 200, something like that. If you get a VIB table, that's 10 seats. That's classified as selling 10 tickets. That's around 300 and something. The minimum that you have to raise for cancer research is 50 quid, and that is it. Like, that was the most disgusting part ever, because as I said, none of the ticket sales go to the charity. And if you don't sell 10 tickets, mate, you're out the door. You literally can't participate. Like, they've always said, like, at the meeting when they said, oh, a lot of people drop out. Yeah, a lot of people drop out because they probably can't sell 10 tickets. You know what I mean? And that just bugged me. But it's a bit like call centres, though. Companies that represent charities always just think about themselves. And it can get really annoying. And anyway, so there's that. As I said, what if they should have done is probably say a minimum of five tickets, and you gotta raise what, 200 quid, 150 quid for cancer research. I think that would have been better. I think it was just way. I know they explain and say that it's obviously to cover their costs of obviously the venue, the referee, whatever, them sort of costs, and it's like, well, no offense, but you representing the charity, you should be thinking about the charity more than the profit from yourselves. Like, that's the only thing. Even a little portion of the ticket sales should have gone to cancer research. Mate, we raised a hella doll of money for cancer research, like a lot. I think it's the second biggest countries to raise that much amount of money through ultra white collar boxing, I believe. But yeah, it's a pretty hefty amount. So there's that. When it comes to the training, this is a thing I highly recommend you do. Is either you go to the extra sessions, or you go to another gym. More than likely, you go to the gym. Obviously, this may depend on where you go, but where we went to, all they were willing to tell us was how to do a hook. Not a hook. Is it a hook? The normal, punching thing. I can't remember if I can remember. I'm so tired. It's not the hook. It's the the normal straight out punch. What's it? It'll come to me. Guys. It will come to me. They only teach you that, and basically they tell us you won't teach you that because other means because there are events and blah 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 and whatever. The problem is once you get to the event and you warm up, the warm up trainers you will train you, expect you to do uppercuts on the pads and to the side, and it's like you've not been trained how to do that properly. And then when you get into the ring, sometimes these punches, normal what's the punches, are just not the jab, that's it. These normal jabs aren't enough, and you have to, you know, try and throw in a hook, but because you're not used to throwing a hook, it just doesn't work, which I tried doing and it just failed miserably. And then it was like, and I'm really bad at blocking, that was my thing. Like, I knew I was just gonna fail because I can't block for shit. So it was more for me is to punch her as hard as possible, just tire her out, because I am really bad at blocking. That was my weakness, because it's just, as I said, when it came to the training, we didn't spar in an actual ring till 2 3 weeks before the event, which is a bummer, because shadow boxing is totally different, and that's another thing. But if you are going to do it, I definitely recommend that you go to another gym to train to get them extra sessions. They don't give you enough hours to do it in. Like, it's like 2 hours a week, which isn't really what's it. I know their excuse where I went to was because it was fitting you in, obviously with the rest of the classes, but I don't think we should have paid for the extra classes either. Like, I never went for the extra classes just because I was just not willing to pay, and plus I'm not made of money. But I do definitely recommend now either to go to the extra lessons or more, which I highly recommend more, is to go to another gym, you know, or get a personal trainer who specializes in boxing, because it will help a lot. As I said, it's totally different at the event where it is in the lessons. As I said, this could vary depending on where you are, but this is my experience from the one that I went to in my area and everything like that. But other than that, it's a good experience. I managed to raise 100 and I think it's 130 quid, something like that, which is not that bad. It was a good experience. I might actually carry on with boxing training just because, mate, I just felt that buzz. Even though I did lose, I just felt just felt high, like from the whole experience. I was like, oh my, I just felt proper buzzing, and yeah, so I probably would carry on with the training and everything. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything, then just comment me down below. But that is basically my whole experience with it. So, bye guys.